Hey everybody, Sean Brody from the Brody Windsor Group here. We're doing another part in our educational video series. I'm here with Jason Schwartzman from Precision Plumbing and Heating. So another issue I wanted to talk about, and this is something again that we come across a lot and a lot of people are not aware, is the health of your French drain and the main sewer line that goes from your home out to the city sewer. We see a lot of issues with this. We just talked about how we see basements flooding from the sump pump failure, but we see something a little more nasty. I know, Jason, you see this quite often in your profession, is sewers backing up into the basement. Can't think of anything worse.
No, there is nothing worse because what goes down the drain is not supposed to come back up. We do have tools to unblock it if it's just a simple blockage. I have a new flex shaft and I have a 100-foot auger to do the main drain.
So what do these do? These go into the pipe?
Yeah, so this just goes into the pipe. There's a clutch and hopefully we can see that. Yeah. It has a really nice head that'll destroy anything in its path.
So that'll go in and grind up tree roots or anything that's blocking. We see that a lot often, tree roots, right?
Yeah, tree roots is the absolute worst. If you have a maple tree or an oak tree on your front lawn, I highly recommend getting a camera inspection. It's essentially a colonoscopy of your house. You got to make sure
the pipes are clean.
You got to make sure the pipes are clean and everything goes downhill. You know, that's always a fun saying there. We do have tools to do that. The camera inspection is the absolute most, which is just over here. I have 200 feet on this reel, and I have a smaller one that's currently in use on a job. It's 100 foot. It's made for smaller drains, just in case the opening isn't large enough. And the whole reason you really want to get your pipes inspected is roots are really tough to remove. If you're gonna sell the house, if you're gonna buy the house, the last thing you want to do is to call Sean in a panic because you've bought in the house, you got the possession, 2 weeks later you have roots and find out you need to excavate, which I do as well.
Right.
I can contract the whole thing.
I can definitely concur with Jason. We've had clients who have called us in a panic. Typically a main sewer line going out from a house lasts how many years, Jason?
You're going to be in the 50 to 60 year mark. So if your house is in
built in the 50s, 60s, even 70s.
Yes, even the 70s, it's time. Point Claire, Pierre Fall, Beaconsfield, Bay d'Urfé, Lachine. Like, the houses are getting older. It's part of the upkeep. It's not hard to do a camera inspection. It's about 1 hour of work.
Yeah.
If that, you get a USB key, which I can give a copy to Sean.
You get a beautiful video of the inside of your sewer pipe. Whenever we're representing a buyer and we have an older property, we're actually suggesting to our clients that aside from having a regular building inspection, they bring in someone like Jason to do a camera inspection before buying the house. That way you know the condition of your pipes. So we talked about the sewer pipe, obviously a very important pipe leaving your home going out to the city sewer. Can you talk a little bit about also the inspection of the French drain?
So the French drains are a little bit more complicated to scope, just because back in the day, it wasn't an actual corrugated pipe.
Right.
It used to just be clay sections. Those have now shifted. That poses two problems. One, your French drain is not working properly, and two, my camera won't make it through.
Right.
Because the camera is not made to be a skateboard and jump through the pipes.
Yeah, makes sense.
They're a little bit harder. There's various tests that we can do in order to make sure it's functioning properly. And at the same time, we'll check your sump pump just to make sure you're in good shape.
So there you go. If you got them on site as part of your building inspection condition, you can check your main sewer line, probably the most important. You can also check the French drain in an older home and know if that French drain is functioning. And if it's a newer construction, you'll be able to do a full inspection and camera around that French drain and make sure everything's working well.
If it's a new installation, it shouldn't be a problem. And especially if you had a really good French drain installer, it'll be nice and smooth.
Perfect. And again, what are some of the problems you see in the French drain? Same sort of issues, right? You see the French drains collapse, they break.
They collapse, they
break.
Roots. Tree roots, yeah, especially if they're made out of terracotta. If your French drain is not working, you're probably going to find your basement significantly more humid.
Yeah.
The logical choice that people do is, oh, I got a dehumidifier, I'm good to go. There's an underlying problem that needs to be addressed.
So that's where the foundation companies come in.
Yeah.
They can excavate and put in a new French drain, and then you're protecting your investment again from water getting in and moisture into your basement. Awesome.